Welcome, families and community members, to today's graduation ceremony. As you are all aware, this is a special event, and therefore Reynoldsburg City Schools is asking that you exhibit respect for each graduate and their families. Each family would like to hear their graduate's name being read. Therefore, we ask that you refrain from excessive celebrations such as air horns, screaming, and other noisemakers. By doing so, we will be able to ensure each student's name will be well heard. Isabella Martin will now come to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Please stand and join us in saying the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing as the senior choir members come forward to lead us in the singing of our alma mater. Please be seated. Lakshmi will now come to the stage to introduce our guests.
Hi, my name is Lakshmi Oli. I'd like to introduce the Reynoldsburg City Schools Board of Education members. Mr. Neil Whitman, Vice President. Mrs. Angela Abram. Mr. Robert Barga. Mrs. Janie Quessenberry. And President of the Board of Education, Mrs. Debbie Dunlap.
Good morning, Reynoldsburg graduates. Take a deep breath. You made it. Woo-woo! Let's hear a couple of woo-woos. Okay, now take another deep breath, an even deeper breath. Feel the air pass through your nose and into your lungs. Feel your chest expand, and now hold it. Pause and look around you. Feel the moment, live in the moment, be the moment. Because there will never be a moment like this again. Sure, you may don cap and gown once again after you earn your undergraduate degree, or your master's, or your doctorate. You may feel your breath caught in your lungs when you say, I do. Hold your newborn child, or step out in front of a crowd to address them on a day like no other, graduation day. But today, you will never experience a day like today again. For today, you can look back on 12 years of preparation with pride, knowing that you have worked hard, played hard, and you are ready for the next leg of your journey. Today, you can look back on the last year and a half and say, not only did I survive a pandemic, I will live to tell my children and my grandchildren and my great-grandchildren about it. How I survived and how I made it a part of my story. You may begin by laughing about silly things you did to pass the time while in quarantine. My youngest daughter gathered us all in the kitchen every Sunday night to reveal her pyramid of the family, just like Dance Moms, which we binged during the quarantine. The cats and the dogs usually were on top. You might talk about attending class at your own personal desk, in bed, in pajamas, or in your swimsuit. You might remember the intrepidation of using the chat box to ask questions for the first time, or raise your hand virtually in front of students you have never met. You might remember the strength you gathered to step outside and volunteer at a food bank, or march for justice, or stand outside a friend's house and sing happy birthday from the street. The memories might be funny or painful or a bit warped by time, but they will be part of your story. You've been writing your story your whole life. Those first steps, the first fall on your bike, your first kiss, your first trophy, and your first failure. Highs and lows that kept you writing your story every day, every week, every hour. Often you didn't know how many chapters there would be, when that chapter would end, but you knew it was your story. Today a chapter ends, but this thriller is just the beginning. The next leg of your journey is just waiting to be written. And you alone have the pen in hand, and you alone conduct the narrative. This is your story. And you are the main character. And key to the character's success is the characterization itself and the deep love of that character. For you must love yourself first in order to succeed in this journey. Opportunities will abound, but cannot be harnessed unless you love yourself first. This is a lesson my mother, who was a waitress, a factory worker, a secretary, a business owner, and eventually a teacher, a lesson she always taught me. Trust in yourself. Love yourself. Let your character develop into the strong presence that will allow you to love others, trust others, and fight for others. Remember, this is a journey, a story that only you can write, edit, embellish, and then rewrite again and again and again. Always acknowledging that the story is about your journey as you live, love, and grow. Take a deep breath and think for a moment about this ancient Hindu proverb. There is nothing noble about being superior to some other man. The true nobility is in being superior to your previous self. Graduates, be true to yourself as you continue to write your story. Congratulations.
Now, I would like to introduce our Reynoldsburg City School Administration. Dr. Melvin J. Brown, Superintendent. Tamra Miller, Treasurer. David Becker, Assistant Superintendent. Dr. Jocelyn Cosgrave, Chief Academic Officer. Jamie Wilson, Director of Human Resources. Chris Reed, Executive Director of Businesses. Valerie Wonder, Director of Communications. Mark Fullen, Superintendent of Everest High School. Julian will now come to speak on behalf of the Career Centers.
Hi, my name is Jillian Fitzpatrick. I am a student at Eastland Performing Arts and the eSTEM Academy. I would like to introduce Tim Browning, the Performing Arts Instructor at Eastland Fairfield Career and Technical Centers. Fellow graduates, families, staff, first, I need to say this was nothing like High School Musical. I feel incredibly lied to. But it has been a long year for us all, and I'm so proud of us for getting here today. I know it has not been easy for anyone under our current circumstances. Shoot, half of us haven't even stepped foot in the building since last March. Parents, I know you've probably been wondering where all the years have gone. I bet you guys are wondering how we did with all the COVID learning, and honestly, we don't know either. When you guys figure it out, please let us know. But seriously, it seems like yesterday we were all wandering into our first day of kindergarten, And now we are walking across the stage after 4 years straight of asking, does anyone know the Wi-Fi password? And if you guys are anything like my mom, you probably tell your kid how time flew by all the time, and you probably cry. Sorry to call you out. I've been so happy to spend my last 4 years here in the eSTEM Academy, and have been even luckier to be part of Eastland Career Center's Performing Arts program. Sure, I've only been part of the program for only 1 year, and COVID has kind of changed all that for me, but I'm still thankful for all of my opportunities. Being at both campuses, learning more things that I'm passionate about, has been a huge part of how I've grown as both a student and as a person. In a normal year, I'd have a lot more to say about my time in the Career Center, but I'd love to thank my teachers over there in Eastland's administrative team for letting me hop on the train of my final year of high school. I'm so indecisive with what I want to do with my life, and I'm thankful I had somewhere to escape where I can practice what I'm passionate about without judgment. If I could travel back in time, I would tell sophomore me to just sign up and do the Career Center instead of hesitating. Luckily, I already had my graduation from Eastland on the 20th, so that chapter of my life has already been completed. The staff in Reynoldsburg is like no staff in any other school. I've never had teachers care so much about not only my education, but me as a person. Not just specific people, but the staff as a whole. I feel as if I always had a safe space to go to anyone in eSTEM, and they'd let me talk about literally anything, and they'd listen. I've never had this much of a safe space outside my home. I feel like here we blur the line between teachers and friends. For example, me and Mr. Ridgway don't refer to each other by name, we call each other bestie. I hope all of you got to form similar relationships with your teachers as well. All of us here have accomplished so much, from sports to performing arts to clubs to just getting through their classes. We all have done so much to leave our legacy. We're just getting through this year is just a huge accomplishment. We all have so much to be proud of. After today, I know we're all going to do amazing things and accomplish so much more. The class of 2021 is special. We have gone through so much together, and we have the power to change the world. No matter what you plan on doing after today, whether it's college, jumping into your career, the military, or anything you plan on doing, you will do great things. I'm glad I got to be with you guys for these 4 years, and I'll miss you in the future. We did it.
Thank you, Jillian, for your message. How about another round of applause for Jillian, please? Good morning to the entire Reynoldsburg City Schools and eSTEM Academy communities, and especially to the graduating class of 2021. I have the pleasure of recognizing our graduates who have completed an internship experience, a capstone project, or a college course, as well as our graduating global scholars. Seniors, if you have participated in an internship and/or a capstone project, please stand. Ladies and gentlemen, give these seniors a round of applause. Thank you so much for your hard work. You may be seated. Seniors, if you have completed at least one college course, please stand. Wow. It is my honor to announce that the graduates of Reynoldsburg High School's class of 2021 have earned a total of 4,467 college credits during their high school careers. That is an absolutely amazing accomplishment, and you are certainly well deserved of that recognition of your hard work. Thank you. You may be seated. Lastly, I would like to recognize those students who have participated in our Global Scholars Program and have earned the Global Scholars endorsement on their diploma. Would our Global Scholars please stand at this time? And please give these graduates a round of applause. Thank you. You may be seated. Thank you to you all for allowing me to participate today, and congratulations.
At this time, I have the pleasure of introducing two students that will be graduating this year with not only their high school diploma, but also their associate's degree from our university partners. John Carroll and Rebecca B.A. have worked hard these last 4 years to get an amazing start on their academic futures. I could not be any more proud of these two inspiring individuals. John and Rebecca, please stand. You may be seated. eSTEM students and families, it is just an honor to get to see everyone today in person. It feels like too long since we've been able to gather together like this. It's been a while since we were able to assemble all of our seniors in one place. The events of the last year have been trying, but I have been so impressed with the accomplishments of this year's class as they have worked to overcome every obstacle in their path. This year's graduating seniors will have 36 valedictorians. They've earned 2,344 college credits. They've completed 92 internships and capstone projects, and they've been awarded a little over $3.5 million worth of college scholarships. What's truly impressive is they accomplished all of this while getting their younger siblings dressed, fed, and into classes on time during a global pandemic. They accomplished all of this while recognizing issues of systemic racism and participating in peaceful protests throughout their communities. They accomplished all of this while developing into the kind of leaders that we so desperately need them to be. I couldn't be any more proud of this group of students. Now I ask that you please join me in recognizing the eSTEM Academy valedictorians. These students have earned a cumulative GPA of a 4.0 or higher for their high school career. Valedictorians, will you please stand as your name is read and remain standing until all names have been called? Bailey Archer. Aksamawe Asmalash. Michael Bailey. Jonathan Begany. Amanda Bender. Rebecca B.A. Mamta Bhandari. Gabriel Black. Jameson Boykins. Dejay Bullard. Catherine Coble. Jessica Svetskovska. Sinban Daba. Nadia DeGraffenried. Emmanuel Douglas. Nolan Dwenger. Kaylin Evans. Emma Fazekas. Brady Friedel. Alem Gebrahonis. Janie Harris. Ryan Hang. Chad Huffman. Anthony Keller. Casey Lickner. Isabella Martin. John Memushai. Efrata Mescal Hailu. Zia Mirza. Avril Moyer. Lakshmi Oli. Sophia Phillips. Dominic Sabo. Soliana Tedeschi. Macy Thompson. And Rachel Watkins. Please give these students a round of applause. Valedictorians, you may be seated. Next, I would like to introduce Rachel Watkins, who will be speaking on behalf of our academy.
Good morning. I'm deeply honored to be standing in front of you today, addressing the Reynoldsburg Raiders graduating class of 2021. Feels good. Although the entire senior class cannot be in attendance, I am grateful that each respective academy will graduate together. Where has the time gone? I can still remember my first day at the STEM elementary school And it was then I knew that I wanted to attend the eSTEM high school right across the circle. I have continued in the STEM program ever since, which has been amazing, and I plan to major in a STEM field in college. This year has been both unprecedented and extremely difficult, more so than any of us have experienced in our lifetime. From the global COVID pandemic, which has taken the lives of nearly 600,000 Americans to date and more than 3 million worldwide, to the protesting for equality throughout this nation, the social injustices that have occurred, and the divisions within our democracy, I think we can all agree that this past year has been tough. However, through it all, with the help of our wonderful support team of administrators, teachers, counselors, coaches, parents, and friends, we have managed to excel. This is a resilient and exceptional graduating class of seniors. The eSTEM Academy has 5 National Merit finalists amongst us, 12 global scholars, and many of us have dedicated countless hours of our time participating in school clubs such as Leo Club, SIDA, the Hope Squad, Global Scholars, National Honor Society, Model UN, Student Council, band, choir, orchestra, and our fantastic sports teams. Many of us will be attending college classes in the fall, entering trade schools, enlisting in the military, or joining the workforce, what my dad calls the real world. For all the moms and dads out there, do not be too eager for us to finally finish college or additional schooling, because upon graduation, we may decide to live in your basement for the next 25 years. Eat all your food and drink your last beer. Joking aside, I can say without hesitation that this group of graduates is going to accomplish great things. I encourage each one of you to never settle for anything less than your dream. I can guarantee we will all face struggles in the future, but this will make our accomplishments even sweeter. Lastly, my belief has always been that one can never really be a true success unless you are willing to work hard, be kind, show tolerance for others' differences, and give back to the less fortunate. If you can instill these attributes in yourself, then you will not only be successful, but also help to inspire others. To those of us scrambling around with our lab equipment, to the 11:59 p.m. procrastinators, to the athletes who put in the overtime, to the music and theater directors, students, and families who never gave up on the arts, to the cheerleaders and the unofficial cheerleaders who are present at every football game, cheering the Raiders on, to the introverts and the loudmouths, myself included, we made it. This is our opportunity, our time to make a real impact. So congratulations, Raiders, class of 2021. Leave here today and be the change this world needs. Thank you.
Thank you, Rachel. At this time, we will begin our presentation of graduates. Staff and students, please proceed to your assigned positions.
Jillian Dawn Fitzpatrick. Alem Mocha Gebrejones. Evan Dion Kidd. Efrata Mesco Hailu. Bryce Alexander Somerville. Rachel Lynn Watkins. Jameson Daniel Yon. Mackenzie Isabella Bastian. Amanda Joy Bender. Nadia Jewel de Graffenried. Janie Danielle Harris. Casey Elizabeth Lickner. Caleb Anthony Perez. Lakshmi Oli. Micah Lynette Williams. Johannes Kumnagere. Jasmine Nicole Latham. Anthony Regal Compton. Austin Travis Miller. Michael Lamar Dawkins. Belay Michelle Archer. Caleb Maxwell Bernardin. Anaya Shantae Blakely. Cameron David Brooks. Summer Caitlin Chansey. Shelby May Childers. Cameron Anthony Chisley. Malia Monet Coker. Robert Jamie Davis. Nolan Michael Dwenger. Aiden Thomas Elston. Caleb Tilahun Gabreski. Jaden Lawrence Germany. Damian Blaine Hone. Gavin Edward Montgomery. Kyla Alexandria Angel Murray. Latiko Fikru Niguse. Alexander Lane Sampson. Mackay Anthony Stevens. Mark Robert Swartz. Darvin Lekongnadem Talia. Lekongnadem Talia. Nathan Allen Taylor. Nathan Allen Taylor. John Patrick Timmons. Abigail Lee Tipton. Aiden Scott Walker. Isaiah Edward West. Justin Arthur Barco. Arimendi Batista. Clay Denehi Evans. Xavion Mark Anthony James Brown. Jonathan William Buggs. Ryan Thomas Burns. Almami Kumbasa. Marcellus Kashawn Davis. Emmanuel Evan Douglas. Ian Anthony Howes. Ajani Marte McConnell. Yusuf Jalal Samur. Brady James Friedel. John Allen Hayes. Devin Kai Bongsavath. Mamta Bandari. Carlos Anthony David. Dependra Dital. Arun Gimire. Jalen Desai Hagans. Trey Asante Hubbard. Anthony Justin Keller. Keshab Kanal. Alexander Richard Rector. Gavin Thomas Rhodes. Alex Maurico Ugarte. Seth Fitzmichael Utt. Taylor Alexis Starks. Jonathan Michael Begany. Avril Lenora Moyer.
Oksamawi Adesalem Asmalash. Rebecca Lynn B.A. Gabriel Allen Black. Jameson Tyrese Boykins. Ryan Heng. Zia Ali Mirza. Dominic Joseph Sabo. Michael Andrew Bailey. Catherine Lynn Coble. Brian Ross McLean. Saman Kadir. Kai Anthony Sugar. Emily N. Pavlovska. Soliana Tedesi. Macy Renee Thompson. Sinban Fikru Daba. Isabella Lynn Martin. Jabari Malik Scurry. Dylan Joseph Anderson. Gavin Matthew Carr. Shabak Joel Banto. Gavin Michael Colum. Samuel Stephen Gilmore. Jordan Anthony Ray. James Michael Huey. Benjamin Isaac Mager. Aiden Michael Toole. Blake Galliano Moore. McKelvin Asamoah Ofosu Frimpong. Logan Alexander Kirk. Kyle Alexander Cannon. Seth Eno Davis. Hirdesh Dakal. Robert Aaron Prince Harding. Justin Allen Biddle. Samiksha Paudel. Pierce Reed Manning. Dawson Leo Schlater. Dante Miles Brady Hershey. Jessica Rose Svetkovska. Mikhail. Elijah Mikhail Hankins. Logan Sean White. Charles Duran Bandy Anchia. Nathan Charles Monty. Emma Ryan Vazakis. Binta Abdullah Mbai. Ryan Jessica Buck. Jahan Mikhail Martin. Mayan Neil McMullen. Sophia Grace Phillips. Braden Andrew Rodriguez. Montgomery James Rollins. Kenji Augustus Smith. Jalen Amir Walker. Benjamin Robert Wilson. Jael A. Michael Mason. Ethan Xavier Darling. Cody Nathaniel Factor. Nyana Monica Henderson. Kaylee Marie Lott. Naomi Fitwi Tekesti. Dane Weston Myers. Dalton J. Hall. Carson Marie Berry. Dejae Sayana Tamara Bullard. Michael Scott Ramsbottom. John Jacob Carroll. Michael Rashad Anderson. Rebecca Fikru Tasu. Kino Lom Inadvongse. Jamel Martin Bernard Blackwell. Sujan Basnet. Kawal Gajmer. Moni R. Humungai. BJ Karki. Musulin Prada Salu. Wengalet Fasil Yeshetla. Yonatan Bizrat. Emmanuel Mackay Lewis. Giovanni Montenegro. Michaela Denise Nicole Pettiford. Sampurna Adhikari. Tyler Richard Dowling. Lillian Nicole Glover Oakleaf. Chad Allen Huffman. Prince Jalen Mason. Brianna Fabella Santos. John Dominic Mamushai. Rachel Lynn Watkins.
Good morning, seniors. Ooh, come on, that was really weak. I know you can do better than that. Good morning, seniors. It's your last time to make some noise in this place, right? So let's try it one more time. Good morning, seniors. That's more like it. Thank you so much. I stand here telling you how incredibly proud I am of what you've been able to accomplish this past year. We've all dealt with our issues in terms of overcoming obstacles and dealing with many things that were unpredictable, but you rose and you overcame and you continue to strive. And we are incredibly proud of you, and we know you're going to do remarkable things in this world. In just a few moments, you will be addressed as graduates as soon as the rest of your classmates come join you. That's the part of the day that you've been waiting for the entire time you've been in high school, okay? So the anticipation's building. Give us a couple of minutes while we get the rest of your classmates through, and then we get to make a lot of noise, okay? All right, thank you. Okay, here's the time that we've been waiting for. Members of the Reynoldsburg City Schools Board of Education, on behalf of the Reynoldsburg High School Academy leaders, more specifically here at eSTEM Academy, I hereby certify that the class of 2021 has met the requirements of the U.S. Department of Education, the Reynoldsburg Board of Education, and the State Department of Education for graduating from high school, and each has received the appropriate diploma. Give yourselves a hand. On behalf of the 2021 Reynoldsburg High School graduating class, I'd like to welcome to the podium National Honor Society officers Rachel Watkins and Deja Bullitt to coming to the stage. Thank you.
Seniors, please stand. On behalf of the class of 2021, we are honored to accept these diplomas. Seniors, please move your tassels to the left. Good job.
Is the eSTEM class too good to throw their hats? What are we doing here, guys? Seniors, as you grab your hats, we are going to ask you to go back to your seats so we can process out. Audience, you are asked to please remain seated until the graduating class has left the field. Thank you for being here today, and have a safe drive home.